And we're back in the shop, obviously. It is Thursday afternoon. Very unusual for a video to be made, but this one had to be done. First things first. eBay's business awards have been announced. Ooh, tough. eBay Business Awards, if you didn't know, is an award ceremony made by eBay for different categories. Contribution to the community, business growth, this, that and the other. And in the community contribution awards, there has been some big nominations. Now, the last 2 years, I think I've only known one person to even be put forward, and that one person won it, which was John Luke. Congratulations. This year, every man and their dog is on the flipping nominations list, and there's some great names on there. Faye and Simon, great channel, met them, nice people. George Ross, great channel, long time YouTuber, great channel. Money Mental, met him, great channel, great YouTube, Facebook page. But for me, if I was going to put my vote to someone, for me, it's Nic and Andrea. They've also been nominated for the community contribution. Now, there's £10,000 at stake. And they're the reason I'm here. They're the reason I quit my job, started reselling. Start reselling, obviously, that was the spark, watching that channel. That was the spark. And then, the rest is me, but that's the spark. Nic, Zahia and Ben Fitzpatrick, the Holy Trinity. But now he's up for an award. Nic and Andrea are up for an award with a prize of £10,000, and they've never asked for anything. Their information has always been free, and that's the kind of thing I live by. And never asked for anything, so why not? My vote would be going to them. They've done a lot for the community. They've helped thousands of people. If there's going to be one person to vote for Nic and Andrea. Link is in the description. It takes like 2 seconds. That's who I'm voting for. And yeah, you might not watch them now. People move on and they kind of know what they're doing. There's not as much need to watch YouTube channels for more experienced people. But, if they've helped you along the way, drop them a vote. I'm sure I will be. Getting into the video. So first things first, what a week it has been. Crazy week. Not too long ago, I went to a car boot and I bought quite expensive albums at the time, and I had to go and get a cash machine, and eBoot lent me the money, fair play to them. And I went back and I paid a tenner over, and people were like, you've paid £10 more than you should have, and all this, that, whatever. Following on from that video, I didn't realise what I'd had at the time, and in there was an AC/DC test pressing, test master room press. It was in the shop. I put it up for £800, put it on eBay for 800 with offers, fishing for offers. I had an offer last night, £600. Took it straight away. Also, there was one in the shop. It was around here. The Australian TNT press. Then that put out for 200. That's someone came in and said, I'll give you 160. I was like, yeah, absolutely. So I sold 2 AC/DC records that I'd probably spent 20 quid on. After fees, because I reckon after fees I'm going to be left with 500 on that one. So 660, 2 records. Been a great week. But here is the dampener. Like my last video, although that was taken a week and a half ago, where I sold a KLF record, it's come back, been refunded, not a problem. Haven't had any more communication with the customer. I've done what I've said I was going to do. Refund the money. And included in the return was an invoice. The invoice, I've had to block some of the information because it's got a few bits of personal information on. The invoice, here's charging me to clean 12-inch record, £5, and a £20 labour cost. Now, that looks photographed, so I think this is a normal thing for this guy to do. And I think he's got payment terms due within 15 days with his email address to PayPal him the money, I'm guessing because I ain't going to do it. You know something, you think that this guy might take this to the top, the Crown Court, and then it will start adding his own fees on and interest and so let's put it into perspective. The other thing is it could be a scam. So he buys a record, discounted, sold it for 13 quid. Send it back. So what if I was scared into just sending him the money? So he's got a 25 quid fee for cleaning a record. How is that possible? I haven't actually told eBay about this yet. Should I? Will they take any notice? He's one of their customers. How many other customers has he done this to? They've just paid it. It's very concerning. And, he did say in his message, I'll charge you for cleaning, blah, blah, blah. But people say all sorts in the message, don't they? So to physically get an invoice with my address on, like, I know my address is easily found because I have to, because of eBay force you to, if you're a business. Is he allowed to use that information? The story's not over. So I might have to end up speaking to him, but just to see how they feel this has gone, and how they feel this customer is what this customer is doing. And there's been a few comments saying, "Oh, just refund." As I have, all I've done is send one message to that customer, and all it was is, if you're not happy with the record, please send it back. That's the only contact and communication I've had. People saying I should phone him, and I'm not going to phone him. Then I'll be in trouble. So yeah, has anyone else had anything like this where you are being charged for him doing something I never asked for? It might, it might not, it needed doing, I don't know, because he sent me a picture and there was dirt in the tray. Now, I'm sorry, but if you ultrasonically clean anything, you're going to get dirt coming off it. Even though I've got a cleaner here, you're going to get dirt because it's ultrasonic, it's vibrating the dirt off. That machine don't do it. So it worries me for the amount of people he's done this to. eBay need to know about this. So that's that. What would you do in this situation? Put your comments below. Also, last video, someone commented, said, you got any Joe Jackson? It's like, yeah, got some Joe Jackson. I had 3 Joe Jackson albums. A subscriber, Lee, just so happens he is fixing Joe Jackson's roof. Oh my God. And he's going to get them signed. So a truck just literally had to slam his brakes on for something. I don't know. He's going to get Joe Jackson record signed, so I'm glad I was able to assist with that. But yeah, it's been a great week. We've made some changes, making some changes, always making changes. Got to move. But going to see 2 record collections tomorrow evening. One, I'm not so confident on. The other one I am. A guy come into Nuneaton and said, do you buy record stacks? You know, like amps, CD players. I'm like, I tend not to because I've had bad experience. I'm normally broke or something's wrong with them. I'm like paid money for broken stuff. But I said, yeah, send me some pictures. I need to start doing it more. Just don't pay as much. Send me some pictures. And he sent me some pictures. And in the bottom, there was a load of records. I was like, come to a record shop to sell that, and he's got loads of records. So he said, I said, yeah, how much are the records? He said, the records for sale. I was like, he said, yeah. So I'm more interested in that. I'm going to see that tomorrow evening, Friday night. Also, Whatnot show Sunday. Should have some good stuff. Brand new and sealed stuff is on order. It's coming tomorrow, I think. And I think with Whatnot, I'm going to be doing it once a month. I've tried twice a week. I've tried twice a month. I've tried once a week. And I think once a month will be best for the business, because we're selling more in the shop. And it's the last platform I want to sell on. I don't really want to sell on Whatnot, because I would rather sell in person, in store. And if the shops are busy, then you've got less stock to sell at a better price. Because let's put it this way, Whatnot, bargain basement prices. So if you want bargain basement prices, Whatnot show Sunday, 6 o'clock, and you get £10 free voucher in the link in the description below. It's under Nic and Andrea's link. They'll be first. Make sure you vote for them. They deserve it. Absolutely deserve it. 10 grand. What would you do with 10 grand? What would I do with 10 grand? Probably just buy records or something. Yeah, but anyway, thanks for watching. That's where we're up to with this guy. You know, what a flipping nutter. Yeah, see you in the next video.